rounds. At the end of this final, she might be top, but here we go. That's the whistle. It's game time. Let's go. It's the finals. Taylor, wide open, pulled up with the mid-range, not going to get there. Mollenhauer into Frazier. Frazier, wide open underneath the hoop, and it's Azerbaijan who get up on the scoreboard. Sydney Taylor. Ball is tossed out of bounds by Frazier, but Sydney started out this stop with a hot hand and then has cooled off, hasn't quite found her stroke. And Seattle will be wanting to get that 2-point shot in fine form for this matchup in this finals. Mollenhauer at the wing, out to Frazier. She's going to shake off Scott for the long distance too, manages to draw the foul, and she'll head to the free throw line. Brianna Frazier, she's ranked 3rd in scoring so far. As I'm taking a look at some of the stats over here, misses the first free throw. And Azerbaijan have been shooting very, very well from the free throw line in this stop. I think that might be their first miss, if I'm not mistaken. Frazier knocks the second one in. And Azerbaijan now with the 2-point lead. Littlefield decides to take Erica Carter all the way. And we're going to have a foul called on Carter as Seattle a bit slow to come to the scoring table here. But you see they're calm. They're not stressed out. They know that once they get going, this team is very tough to stop. So Littlefield gets that one to go. And Mollenhauer will get things started for Azerbaijan from the check. Frazier at the elbow. Hand off to Mollenhauer. Mollenhauer fires Mollenhauer off. Usby. Rebounding machine. You don't box her out. She's going in. And she's tough to box out too because she is constantly on the move. Very good at anticipating where the ball will land. And now here she's got Ulyanova on her. Up and under. Great finish from her. Ulyanova. Shake Usby off of her. That's going to be a foul on her. Usby seems to have lost her balance in the air and just knocked Ulyanova as she went out of bounds. So it's going to be 2 fouls per team. Carter out to Mollenhauer. Mollenhauer lets it fly, and it goes in. Taylor with the quick response. One ball is good. And now Carter throws it right into the hands of Seattle's defense. Sydney Taylor in her face. And it's so important for Seattle when Sydney Taylor starts shooting those shots and knocking them down. Seattle now becomes an immense threat inside and outside. Nice feed from Frazier, but I think she just was too much of a leading pass, and it's going to be a turnover as Seattle now get possession. Taylor from deep pulls the trigger, not going to get there. Big board from Scott. Scott blocked away by Frazier. And that's something new for Madison Scott, having that kind of defensive presence in the paint. That's going to be another very interesting head-to-head matchup to keep a close eye on in this game. Frazier against Scott. Both are about the same height, I believe. So Ulyanova to get things started. Frazier wants it in the mid-post. Hands it off to Mollenhauer. And a ball goes off Littlefield's foot, I believe. So it's going to be... No, it was off Azerbaijan's foot. So Seattle ball. Scott Kicks it out to Littlefield. Littlefield has space to go all the way with it. She does. Makes it count. And Seattle now with a 2-point lead. Ulyanova, long pass, manages to receive it. She had the mismatch with her, and Seattle struggling with switching on defense as Frazier trying to make it very difficult to score for Usby. We've seen her hit that reverse lay-in time and time again. This time, Frazier wasn't going to let it happen as she checks out of the game for a substitution. So Frazier gets back in, can't subs just yet. She's gonna have to hang in there. Supposed to be way off. Carter wanted the slip. Taylor was right there with her. Sydney Taylor sticking with it. And now Carter throws the ball out of bounds as Scott tries to energize her teammates. So 1-point lead for Seattle. 7:32 to go in this game. And you can see both are still kind of suss each other out. Get a feel of what the other is giving. Sydney Taylor against Carter. We talked about this mismatch. This time Taylor comes up on top. Pulls up with mid-range. Gets it. Now we got Frazier in the low post against Scott. Oh, Frazier. Beautiful move. Just couldn't close it out with the bucket. Taylor from downtown. Not going to get there. Now Mollenhauer gets herself to the baseline. Frazier trying to get a handle on the ball. She's got the contact, still plays through it. And Frazier now dominating over Scott. Scott trying to get a turn at it. No. Frazier handoff to Carter. Carter almost losing it to Usby. And got to be careful with those handoffs as we get our first time out on the floor. No surprises here. We knew it was going to be a very evenly matched game. And Seattle are taking the lead. And if they continue to set the rhythm and win rebounds, disrupt Azerbaijan's shooting flow, they're going to be in a good place. But Azerbaijan, we know the kind of pace that they can set. They need to push it. They need to play at their tempo and not at Seattle's. And I think we still got a lot more to see from Azerbaijan in this matchup. Mollenhauer wide open, pulls the trigger off target. Taylor now on the drive. She's got two on her, no problem. High off the glass to get Seattle to a 2-point lead. Ulyanova fakes the pass. Leaves them in the dust and goes with it. As we got a whistle on the floor. Offensive foul called on Seattle, so it's going to be Azerbaijan ball. And Azerbaijan delivering some high IQ plays, talking about it right there. Erica Carter using her body to completely dominate Caroline Littlefield. And Azerbaijan, they have the 3x3 experience that could get them this win down the stretch, but we're going to have to find out as Scott, tough play, and the bucket. And she earns the trip to the free throw line. Madison Scott's inside presence is everything for Seattle. And when you have her and Usby on the floor at the same time, what do you do? Who do you choose? Who do you defend? And that's the situation that Seattle has right now, so they've got to capitalize on it. Free throw is good from Scott. So now Seattle back with a 2-point lead, snatched away by Erica Carter, who shoots the deuce. Usby, she's got Carter on her, and she makes quick work of the point guard for Azerbaijan. And you can see Seattle now starting to control the pace, even though they call the foul on Littlefield. And so it's going to be Mollenhauer who heads to the free throw line to shoot. And she's an extremely clutch performer. Knows how to take those key shots in tight games. And Azerbaijan, again, shooting well from the free throw line. That time off. This game has not been working out for them from the free throw line. As Sydney Taylor, great pocket pass to find Usby on the cut. Carter almost loses it. They're going to call a moving screen on Brianna Frazier. And it's going to be a technical foul, I think, on, no, it looks like a warning on Azerbaijan. Seattle ball. Taylor into Usby. Usby can't get the drop. Erica Carter did all she can, and Usby has gone down hard. And let's check out the situation with her. Slow to get up. She's walking okay, limping a little bit. Is she going to take the substitution? No, she is going to stay in this game, and that's tough. So she'll shoot a free throw. As both teams, no more fouls to give. So Usby will go to the bench for a substitution, and Scott will come onto the floor. So it's Scott who will shoot the free throws as Usby gets treated. Scott misses. Frazier trying to clear. She's got Carter on her back and now takes her back in. Brianna Frazier. Reliable, versatile, strong. Anyone who's got a couple of inches of height less than her, she will take them to town. So you can see right there. Beautiful finish from her. And Azerbaijan now even out the score, 12 points apiece. Frazier gets her own rebound. Nice bounce pass into Mollenhauer. And that's the ball movement and team synergy that Azerbaijan are so well known for. It's a team that has played together for a long, long time. Usby tries to get one off before the buzzer. And now Mollenhauer's got it at the wing. She's got Usby on her. Pulls up for the mid-range. It's good. Scott gets the bump from Mollenhauer. Fade away. Right back at you. As the guards are scrambling. Littlefield versus Ulyanova. Frazier now mid-range fadeaway as well, but couldn't get that one to drop. Ulyanova misses. Managed to shake Littlefield off of her and misses at the hoop. And you can see the disappointment in her face. But listen, when you're battling like that, sometimes you just don't have the legs for the shot. Carter pulls the trigger. Not gonna get there. Taylor decides to take it in, and that's a tough, tough move from Sydney Taylor. Whistle on the floor. We're gonna have our first TV timeout, and you can see the shock on their faces. The rhythm was there for both sides, and they just want to get into it. They want to battle it out, but it's 14 apiece as we see great distribution from Sydney Taylor, great find from her. But really, it's Frazier that has been keeping Azerbaijan in this game. She's been distributing the ball well. Her court vision has been coming into play for Azerbaijan. And they don't call her team leader for no reason. She's been setting the pace and energy for Azerbaijan in this matchup. So it's 3 minutes and 54 seconds left. Game tied. Frazier tries to split the defense. Euro step all the way. Great athleticism and a nice soft touch to finish up that play. Littlefield gets the drop. Seattle is not going anywhere. Oh, and that's a great heads-up play from Frazier. Usby now trying to go all the way with it, too strong off the glass. Mollenhauer at the wing, middle lane drive, and she goes too strong as well. Usby, she's got Mollenhauer on her. Let's see if she gets this one to go. Yes, she does. And Mollenhauer almost losing the ball. And I think she's going to have the last touch. Take a look at that again. Yeah, she definitely touched it last. So it's going to be Seattle ball, but the foul was called because of the push. So Mollenhauer will shoot 2. Seattle are in the penalty. And we've talked about how efficient Azerbaijan are from the free throw line. So they're drawing the fouls and getting themselves to the line. That's a good way to get easy buckets. And Mollenhauer takes Azerbaijan to a 2-point lead. It's been an inside game for the most part for these two teams. And now Azerbaijan, with 2:54 on the clock, the momentum is on their side. Seattle better start knocking down those shots. Carter has it on the wing. Carter back out to Frazier. Frazier, oh my goodness, so close. And right in Scott's face. Usby, could she go for the drive? Yes, spin move, left-handed finish. Frazier's right there with her, and she'll clear the ball. Hand off to Carter. Carter, jab, shot, nada. Littlefield takes the screen, pick and roll with Usby. Usby didn't have the angle. 3 seconds on the shot clock, has to put one up. Off balance. And you can look at the composure on Azerbaijan. They are reading everything that Seattle is giving them. As Littlefield in traffic. And it's 2 more points for Azerbaijan. Erica Carter tries to go all the way. Tough finish from her. And Erica Carter puts Azerbaijan 1 point away. Usby, she's got Ulyanova on her off the glass. Count it. Seattle down 2. Oh, Frazier, Eurostep, could this be it? Tries to tip it out to her teammate. Erica Carter keeps it alive. Didn't see Ulyanova open underneath the rim. Gets it back on the wing. Erica Carter, she could finish this game. Yes, she does. Azerbaijan calls game. Great performance from them. They dictated the tempo. They used that scoring balance to make sure that everyone was participating. And Seattle just fall short. 21-18. Azerbaijan walk off with the victory. And those are your winners of this FIBA 3x3 Women's Series of Bucharest. Stop the